I'm Dave. This is the Cyderbaby Pod, and today I'm speaking to Jojo and Atif. Hello, guys.
Hello.
Introduce yourselves.
I'm Jojo.
I'm Andy.
And I'm Max, the bass man.
The bass drum singer.
Right, okay. No guitarist.
Nope, not today. They're working late.
Okay. Basically, I'm talking to you about your latest album. Was your debut album, isn't it?
Yeah, No More Good News. It came out December 2nd.
Right.
And it was a long time in the making. COVID kind of interrupted all of our life plans as it did the rest of the world. So we finally got it out about 2.5 years late. But we did it.
Well, you managed to make it into near perfection as you could possibly make it, I suppose, in all that time.
Hopefully we managed it.
Well, I've just been writing a review, and I was quite pleased because it's a really, really good album. And
Thank you.
I was trying to pigeonhole's the wrong word.
You're trying to put us in a box.
Yeah, put you in a box and say, what kind of music is this? And the only thing I could come up with is artistic blues. Would that be about right?
Sure, I like that. I'll take that. I always say like blues rooted glam art rock and roll. that's the long, but I like yours is shorter. We'll go with it.
Yeah. Usually when you say art or artistic, people start running for the doors. But this is quite.
Yeah, it sounds a bit poncy, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does, but it's really good. I mean, the first single is quite. Well, not the first single. My Babe.
Oh yeah, the first track.
It's quite commercial, isn't it? It's really compared to the rest of the album.
There's a lot of hooks in it, for sure.
Yeah.
A lot of repetitive hooks that go on throughout.
That's funny because I always think of it as like our jam song.
Yeah, it's quite a jammy one. It's quite a nice like.
It's a good opener.
Yeah.
It always gets everyone in the mood. I feel like that beat when it starts.
Yeah, it's fun.
So who is the main songwriter? Is it you, Jojo, or?
Me and Rylan co-write everything mostly, or sometimes he'll write a song and I'll write a song, but we're the songwriters, and he's the guitarist.
Yeah. So I suppose stepping back a bit, where did you all come from? Because I think you're from Canada originally, aren't you?
I am. Me and Rylan are Canadian, and then the rest of the boys.
Grew up on the Isle of Wight.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you were brought to this mainland by a fair wind, I suppose.
I drugged them to the mainland.
Yeah, the mainland. Dragged us over here. That's good. All conscious. Wanted to give it our all. We all, live together and live in London, like trying to make life as easy as possible.
I'll give you a little tour. Here's our wall of guitars.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is a band house. It's probably too small for all of us, but
yeah.
Is it easy living together, or is it a little bit difficult?
I think we figured it out.
Yeah.
We figured it out.
It's fair. Yeah. I mean, it's not hard.
No.
We've
lived in a van together, so a flat's a serious upgrade from the back of a van.
There's running water here.
Yeah.
And heating.
And we each have
sometimes I'm allowed to put on.
Okay.
Cosy lives.
Yeah.
You got a dog there running around. I mean, do you want to introduce the dog as well?
Yes, I so do.
Very important.
Frankie, say hello.
Who did you say, Frankie?
Yeah, her name's Frankie.
Oh, my dog's called Frankie as well.
Aw, what kind of dog? Yeah, let's.
I've got a.
Does your dog bite people as well?
Frankie bites.
No, she's pretty good. Frankie is a brown merle collie sheepdog.
Oh,
so she's brown, white, and black. And we had a litter. Must be 18 months ago now as well. And we've kept one of the girls from that who's a blue merle, and she's called Rosie. So.
Very cute.
Well, our Frankie is a Chihuahua Jack Russell.
The Jack
she's
Russell
a rescue, and she's a psycho.
You won't be without her.
No, she's our band dog. She goes everywhere we go.
Okay, back to the album. Come on, then. What was your target audience for this? I mean, I know we said artistic blues, but I mean, Planet Rock. It screams Planet Rock, and that kind of listener base.
Good.
Is that
Yeah.
really what you were aiming for? Or you?
This has been like the difficult thing, and as you mentioned earlier, with all like the genres and everything, it's like
And all the pigeonholes.
this is just like songs that Joe and Rylan really have written throughout the years. So it's just sort of come to a head with this band, and the songs are like the songs. It's not. We haven't.
We
really
didn't
tried
like go
to-
into writing with
Yeah,
a target audience or
we had
genre
no
in mind.
pigeonhole, as you said, like.
Mm.
But we're figuring out our audience really at the moment.
Yeah, they're kind of more like showing themselves to us, it feels like, than the other way around.
Yeah.
And it seems like I always thought that baby boomers were my audience personally.
Yeah.
Probably not the growing demographic, but I think anybody who appreciates like a live band and like
Yeah.
a shit hot one.
A lot of alternative punks really.
Yeah,
us at the
the
moment.
punk crowd's into us as well, but it's kind of just a little bit of anybody.
Yeah. I mean, all right. A standout track for me, Hellhound and Moonchild. I mean, those are my two clear favorites on like the first few listens. And
Those are my favorites too.
Oh Brother as well. I mean, was Oh Brother written from a personal perspective as well, or is it?
Everything usually is. We're pretty autobiographical when we write. I think not all the time, but I think it's good to write what you know, especially if you're writing kind of a more heartfelt song.
Yeah.
You can connect to it, and when you deliver it, the audience will connect to it more. Yeah, that one was written by Rylan, kind of started it, and then I finished it.
Right.
That's how we do a lot of songs. One of us will like do half of it, and then run out of ideas, and the other person's like, "I got it."
Okay, so you mentioned that the Hellhound and Moonchild were your favorites as well. I mean, is there any particular reasons?
I just love they're both kind of like these odysseys, kind of. They go through, I don't know, they're very dramatic, and I love singing them, and they are the more slower tempo ones, so you can really like embellish vocally live, and you can kind of take your time, whereas a lot of the other ones are like beat driven, and they're just punching you in the face the whole time, which I love as well, but it's nice to like have a moment and sing song.
I mean, you've got some good harmonies going, especially on Moonchild as well.
Yeah, there's lots of things going on in that song. Yeah, Keir and Rylan sing the backup vocals, and randomly in the studio, Max, the bass man, is now singing the bass harmonies. So we're growing.
Okay.
We have 4-part harmonies now.
It was an accident.
It was an accident.
Well,
What, you had your arm twisted?
like, we have to go back now and add his voice to everything. It was funny.
Lungs is another more upbeat song, I suppose. Is that purposely?
We I want to say that we recorded it really well, and it got mixed really quickly, and it was one of these songs that
it's just kind of in the pocket.
Yeah, it was the actual recording was like very in the moment, and it was like a really good version of it, because I think we did a few other takes, but yeah, the way we actually recorded it, like sonically, and the feel that because we didn't record any of these songs to a click track.
Yeah, they're all just live performances.
It felt really good, but on the songwriting side, I guess, Joe, you should take over.
No, we don't write anything with anything in mind. We usually just wait for inspiration and then just roll with it, and whatever it is what it's gonna be.
Okay. So what are your future plans now? I mean, the album is out, obviously. May or may not got a couple of dates lined up. But
yeah, we're hoping to get out of London, to tour outside of London, because we've just been since we're back playing live, we've just been hitting London really hard, and I think we're done now. I think we did our job, and London's been very good to us, but it's time to branch out, and we're going to do some UK tours, hopefully. Maybe get to Ireland. We'll see how that develops, and focus on like spreading our audience throughout the UK.
Yeah, you haven't got any festivals in mind or anything like that?
Sorry?
You haven't got any festivals in mind or anything like that?
Yes, we have applied for everything, but whether we play them or not is not in our hands. So fingers crossed.
Okay, fair enough.
We've been offered one festival slot, but I don't know if we can announce it.
I don't think we can yet.
All right.
Go on. I won't tell anybody.
It's a stage we've played quite a few times before, so
right.
Come here, chicken.
We'll see. Yeah, I don't know. I'm probably not allowed to say anything.
Yeah.
So I'm not going.
Naughty boy.
Okay. Moving swiftly on. stepping back again, I mean, what were your influences?
Like growing up, or like in
well,
recent.
Everything really from growing up. What were you listening to when you were growing up? What were you listening to when you're actually writing the album?
I think, well, Rylan and I grew up together. We've known each other literally all of our lives, so I will answer for him. Me and him always like shared music, and I listen to everything, and I love like I love anything really camp and artsy. Like I love David Bowie, and I love Queen, and kind of like the more ridiculous the better, and the more glitter the better. And I actually like love ABBA, and everyone judges me for this, but I stand by it. ABBA is lit. ABBA is lit. But I love everything. Like I loved any classic rock, really, like AC/DC, The Doors, all of it. And Rylan's our punk rocker. So Rylan's like Ramones, New York Dolls, all this kind of stuff. And I think we all kind of have different musical backgrounds, which I think also.
Yeah, I mean, we all love blues as well to a certain extent. And
definitely.
I'm like I really love desert rock. I really love hip hop as well. So, as well as punk and classic rock.
Yeah.
So, you like a lot of rock rap, don't you, Andy?
I do.
He loves a bit of Limp Bizkit.
I love it. My first album that I bought was Queen, followed swiftly on by The Offspring.
Oh, I love The Offspring.
And then Limp Bizkit. Yeah, I do love it.
I think we all just kind of listen to everything, which I think makes it difficult to pigeonhole us. We can't even pigeonhole our own tastes. Find our own art.
Okay, so tell me the name of the album again and where you can get it.
No More Good News, and it's available everywhere and anywhere you listen to music.
So Spotify, iTunes. Is there going to be? Is there physical copies as well, or?
Yes, you can order them through me. You can just message us.
CD format.
Yeah, CD format at the moment, but we are in the queue for a vinyl, so that will be happening later on in the year.
Yeah, there's a long queue for vinyl.
Yes, and I have a feeling we're far down the queue. I think the Adeles might be ahead of us.
Jack, everyone.
Okay, have you got a website where people can order this from?
Yes, of course. www.jojoandtheteeth.com.
I have got to ask, where did the name come from?
You know, we spent so long trying to figure out a name. And I think it's really hard to name a band because I think you become your band name and not the other way around. So like every name to me sounds stupid.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Because
you never want to commit.
There was goofy ones and there was really offensive. It was always JoJo and like there was like really punky sounding offensive ones. There were stupid ones. There's ones that made us sound like a 50s. You know, like
it's really. I think it's really hard to name a band. So I think JoJo and the Teeth was the only one we were all like, "That's all right."
I guess it works.
I guess it's okay. It doesn't make you think any kind of music. It feels like you don't know what it is, and so we thought we could grow into that. Where some of them sounded like they sound like a good name, but good names always sound like a country band to me. Do you notice that? Like a really cool name.
Yeah.
Instantly you think like folk or something. Anyway, so I thought JoJo and the Teeth was aggressive and like visceral feeling, but you didn't know what to expect from it.
Yeah.
The imagery as well, which you've captured on the album cover, is quite good as well. Yeah. So
my big old teeth.
Well, works in every direction, doesn't it?
I hope so. It was our only good idea, so I hope it's working.
I wouldn't say that. You've got some good ideas with the music there as well, so it's just okay, I won't hold you up any longer. Have fun when you're out and about performing. I hope to see you very soon. Best of luck with the album, and
thank you.
Look after that dog.
I'm gonna do my best. Thank you so much.
Thank you.